Hello students, good morning. Today we will discuss about again rational numbers. We already discussed in the previous class comparison between rational numbers. Today I will discuss about how to operate rational numbers or operations of rational numbers. That means how to add rational numbers, how to subtract rational numbers, and how to multiply or divide rational numbers. Okay, take an example. Minus 2 by 3 plus 1 by 5. You know already how to operate fractions and how to operate integers. Now, how to add rational numbers? Similarly, we take in the form of like fractions, or you do directly take LCM of the denominators. LCM of 3 and 5 is 15, then divide it by 3, 5, then multiply with numerators, then plus. Similarly, 3 into 1 minus 10 plus 3 divided by 15, then that equal to minus 7 divided by. It's a addition of rational number. Another, come to subtraction of rational number. How to subtract rational numbers? Take an example. Question is subtract minus 1 by 4 from minus 2 by 5. Subtract minus 1 by 4 from minus 2 by 5. Minus 2 by 5 minus 1 by 4. First, open the brackets. Then similar thing, take LCM of denominators 20, 4 into minus 2 plus 1 into 5, then minus 8 plus 5 divided by 20, then minus 3 divided by 20. That's your answer. Those are the how to add rational numbers and how to subtract rational numbers. Okay, then how to multiply rational numbers. Similarly, you do from your book. Some examples are there, and also in the exercise 1.1 number 7, number 8 you do positively. Then come multiplication of rational numbers. Take an example from your book. Minus 3 by 4 into minus 5 by 4. Simply you multiply numerator into numerator divided by denominator into denominator. Minus minus plus, then 3 5 ja 15, 4 4 ja 16. That is your answer. Then another division of rational numbers. You write in your copy positively and do another examples perfectly. Then come to division. Minus 3 by 4, divide minus 3 by 4 by 5 by 4. minus 3 by 4 divide 5 by 4. First, you know already in the fraction how to divide fractions. Similarly here, first you change or take reciprocal of 5 by 4 and avoid the division sign. Okay, minus 3 by 4 divide 5 by 4. Next step, minus 3 by 4 division is converted into multiplication sign. Multiply, product sign, multiply, then 5 by 4 converted into 4 by 5 or reciprocal of 5 by 4. Then you simply cancellation, you know about how to cancel. Okay, cancellation method, take here cancellation method, then 4 1 ja 4, 4 1 ja 4, then minus 3 into 1, minus 3 into 1, you do some steps, minus 3 by 5. Okay, there is step markings, so you do this is your 2 marks question. If you have 2 marks question, then you do 2 to 3 steps. Okay, otherwise you do directly. This must. Then another example. Okay, another example in your books, in your book, page 10, example 5. This is also under operation of rational numbers. Example 5, important questions. Question is, if a is equal to, first one, a is equal to minus 2 by 3, then b equal to 9 by 15, then we have to check a plus b is less than equal to mod of a or absolute value of a plus absolute value of b. We have to check this thing. Okay, here we have the values of a and b. Okay, first take LHS, absolute value of sum of a and b or mod of a plus b equal to, first you operate inner side, minus 2 by 3 plus 9 by 15, minus 15, then you operate first inside, plus minus 9 by 15, then LCM, take LCM, 15, 5 into minus 2, you do directly also minus 10. Okay, then 1 into 9, you can write directly minus 10 minus 9 divided by 15, mod of minus 10 minus 9 divided by 15, then minus minus plus, take sign minus 19 divided by 15. You know already the absolute value of any negative rational numbers. Okay, regardless of signs. Okay, 19 minus avoid the minus sign, then 19 by 15 is that's your answer. Okay, this is your LHS part. Another thing, RHS part, absolute value of a plus absolute value of b. The value of a minus 2 by 3, put the value of b minus 9 by minus 15, then avoid the sign, 2 by 3 plus 9 by 15, operate this 15, then 10 plus 9 equal to 19 by 15. Here LHS is 19 by 15, also RHS is 19 by 15. That means our part, conclusion part is modulus of or absolute value of a plus b is equal to absolute value of a plus absolute value of b. Here we have to prove less than equal to. Also we proved that here LHS is equal to RHS. That means this is true. Okay, this is true. You write last thing, a plus b, absolute value of a plus b is equal to absolute value of a plus absolute value of b. Okay, proved. Okay, you do next questions of example 5, try yourself it, and similarly you do your 16 number in the exercise 1.1 similar things. Okay, then come to exercise 1.1. some word problems are there. We'll do some word problems. Okay, you do positively in your copy. Practice those questions, examples, your exercise positively you do. Exercise 1.1. Exercise 1.1 number 1 to 10 you do yourselves, try yourselves. If any doubt, contact me. Come to number 11. Word problem. What should be subtracted from, listen, what should be subtracted from minus 5 by 3 to get minus 3 by 4? Question is, what should be subtracted from? You know, from के बाद जो होता है उसे पहले रखा जाता है. What should be subtracted from minus 5 by 3 to get minus 3 by 4? अच्छा, you know, in the subtraction case, if you subtract two things, then another things you have here. Always this is larger number, then you subtract from this a smaller number, you get also smaller number. Okay, that means here a large number, there are two smaller numbers. Okay, similarly in the addition case, two things you add, that means you add to small things, you get larger number. Okay, in this case, what should be subtracted from this? What should be subtracted from this to get minus 3 by 4? You already know in algebra you take it x, okay, unknowns, or you can do directly. Okay, here what should be subtracted from minus 5 by 3? That means this is in the subtraction. Okay, first part is larger part and then two smaller part are there. Now we have to find the smaller part. When we have to find smaller part, you simply write your required number, a required rational number is subtract larger things, larger number minus your smaller number, you get your answer. Now minus 5/3 plus 3/4, then minus 5/3 plus 3/4, LCM is 12, then minus 5 into 4 plus then 3 into 3 minus 20 plus 9 divided by 12, then equal to minus 11 divided by 12, minus 11 divided by 12. That is your answer. Required number is minus 11 by 12. That means this should be subtracted from this, you get minus 3/4. Okay, you can do in the algebraic form. You take your x, okay, then x is smaller number, then my x is equal to minus 5/3 minus 3/4. You solve it. Okay, you can solve it. Then another number 12, sum of three rational numbers. Here question is sum of three rational numbers minus 2/3 plus 3/4 plus x is equal to minus 1/4. We have to find the value of x. We have to find the value of x. Okay, simply you do first addition of those rational numbers. This is 12, then minus 8 plus, you can do directly here, and 3 3 is 9. Okay, you can do here another one step. Okay, plus x equal to 1/4. That implies 1 divided by 12 plus x is equal to 1/4. That implies x is equal to 1/4 minus 1/12. Do positively, x is equal to 12, then 3 into 1 minus 1 into 1, that equal to 3 minus 1 divided by 12, 2/12. 2/12. Do it in the simplest form, divide 2 1/6 or cancellation method. Okay, 2 1 is 2, then 2 6 is 12. That's your required number. Okay, another number 13. Question is the sum of two rational numbers is minus 14/3. If one of the rational number is minus 4, then find the other numbers. That means there is the summation. Okay, then sum of two rational numbers. Question is sum of two rational numbers. Okay, each minus 14/3. Each minus 14/3. If one of the rational number is minus 4, okay, then what is the value of another number? You take it x. Okay, let the required number be x. Okay, then x is equal to minus 14/3 minus 4. Okay, minus 4, because there is positive sign, then another in the another sides. Okay, you change the signs positive to negative. Okay, then minus 14/3 minus plus 4, then this is 3 minus 4 also 4 by 1, 4 also 4 by 1, then 4 into 3 minus 14 plus 12 divided by 3, okay, then this is minus 2 divided by 3, minus 2 divided by 3. That means your required answer or x is minus 2 by 3. Okay, then another question I will do number 14 and 15. Okay, write positively in your copy and practice it more and more. Number 14, what should be subtracted from 7 by 4 to get minus 2? Similar question of 11, number 11. Okay, similar question. Next I skip 14, number 14, then write number 15. Please look, what should be added to 1 by 2? What should be added to 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 4? That means what should be added to, suppose we add x, okay, what should be added to, that means x should be added to this, then we get minus 1. Okay, that means we have to find the value of x. Okay, you write, let the required number is x. Okay, you simplify it, 2, 3, 4, LCM is 12, then 6 1 ja 6, then 4 1 ja 4, then 3 1 ja 3, plus x minus 1, 13 divided by 12 plus x equal to minus 1. That means x is equal to minus 1 minus 13 by 12, then you simplify it, minus 12 minus 13 divided by 12, minus 1 also minus 1 by 1. You take LCM 1 and 12, then LCM is 12 minus 13, minus minus plus, take sign minus, okay, because larger number is negative sign. Okay, then 25 minus 25 by 12, minus 25 by 12. This is in the form of improper fraction. You can change it into mixed fraction, minus 2 1 by 12. That's your required number. Okay, completed exercise 1.1. you do positively all the questions, okay, in your copy. Okay, रखे आते ना आगू बढ़े गोटे एक्सरसाइज चलला बढ़े भी आगू बढ़े. Okay, next we have to discuss new things, properties of rational numbers, addition of rational numbers, subtraction of rational numbers, multiplication of rational numbers and division of rational numbers. Properties of rational numbers. Properties of rational numbers. In the case of addition, then subtraction, then multiplication, then division. First, some properties here. First property, closure property. Closure property of addition of the rational numbers. Okay, closure property. What is closure property? Sum of any rational numbers in your books, the definition is there. Sum of any two rational numbers is a rational number. That means you add. In the case of addition, if you add two rational numbers, you get also rational numbers. You get also a rational number. That means if we take two rational numbers a by b and c by d belongs to q, that means a by b and c by d, those are two rational numbers. If we add a plus a by b plus c by d, we will get also a rational numbers. Understood? It's your closure property of addition of rational numbers. It's your closure property of addition of rational numbers. If there are two rational numbers, also their sum also you get a rational number. Okay. Then come to in same property subtraction. In the case of subtraction, if we take a by b and c by d belongs to q, two rational numbers, also they are subtraction. Okay, you get a rational number. You get a rational number. Okay, that means it is called closure property of addition of closure property of subtraction of rational numbers. Okay, that means subtraction and addition obey the rules of closure property of the rational numbers. Okay, then in the multiplication case, similarly you take a by b and c by d belongs to q. Those two rational numbers are then their multiplication also belongs to q. That means product of two rational numbers is also a rational number. Okay. Then another thing, if a by b and c by d are two rational numbers, then they are division. Also a rational number. Condition is there, c by d is not equal to 0. Okay, it's not equal to 0. Condition is there if c by d are denominator, here denominator is c by d. Okay, then the c by d is not equal to 0. That means we conclude that addition of rational number, subtraction of rational number, multiplication and division also obey the rules of closure property of the rational numbers. Okay. Then come to commutative property. Then come to commutative property or commutativity. If we have two rational numbers, if we have two rational numbers, if we have two rational numbers in the commutative property a by b plus c by d, okay, is equal to, also you change the place, C by D plus A by B. That means you add A by B plus C by D then you also add C by D. Second part you take in first, and first part you take in second. Your answer also positively equal. That means LHS equal to RHS. You can take an example and check those properties. Okay. Then another thing, in the subtraction of the rational numbers in the commutative property, if we take A by B and C by D belongs to rational numbers, then A by B minus C by D is not equal to C by D minus A by B. Okay, you can check, take an example. Okay, then you check some subtraction of rational numbers is not in commutativity. Okay, then another thing is multiplication of rational numbers. If you take A by B, two rational numbers A by B and C by D, then A by B into C by D is equal to, that means product of two rational numbers, you change their positions, C by D into A by B. This answer, that means LHS part is equal to C by D. You can take an example and check it. Okay. Then another thing, division of the rational numbers. A by B division C by D is not equal to C by D division A by B. That means division of rational number is not for commutativity. Okay. Then you can check those things, take examples. Okay. If any doubt, you can call me. Okay. Then another things is associative property. Associativity or associative property. In the case of associative property, we will take at least three rational numbers. Suppose we take A by B, C by D and E by F are three rational numbers, then in the case of addition, A by B plus C by D, A by B plus C by D plus E by F, if we add first two rational numbers then third, your answer also equal to, if we add second part and third part, second rational number and third rational number in first, then add first rational number, your answer positively equal, okay, positively equal to each other. In the case of subtraction, you can check it, take three rational numbers and you check addition of rational numbers. You check addition of rational number is associativity. Understood? Then subtraction of rational numbers, A by B, C by D and E by F are three rational numbers. This is A by B minus C by D minus E by F. this is not equal to A by B minus C by D minus E by F. Okay, this is not equal to RHS. That means subtraction of rational numbers is not associativity. Okay, you can check it. Then A by B, C by D and E by F, you take three rational numbers. Similarly, in the case of multiplication, A by B into C by D into E by F, you first multiply first rational number and second rational number, then third rational number, you get an answer also equal to if you multiply third and second first, then multiply into first, your answer is equal. That means LHS equal to RHS. There you take an example. Okay, you will take an example and check it. This is the multiplication of rational number is under associativity. Okay, then another thing, A by B division, C by D division, E by F is not associativity. Okay, learn properties of closure property of rational numbers, commutative property of rational numbers, and associativity or associative property of rational numbers. Okay, then you write some notes. 0 is the additive identity for the rational numbers. That means additive identity property. Okay, additive identity property. Write in notes. 0 is the additive identity for rational numbers. That means you add A by B plus 0. Also in the case of first 0, A by B equal to, also there is no change in the rational numbers. This is called additive identity property. Okay, then another things is additive inverse property. Additive inverse property. The additive inverse, that means only difference in sign. Okay, additive inverse of A by B is equal to minus A by B. That means A by B plus minus A by B, or reciprocal of A by B is minus additive inverse of A by B is equal to 0. This is your additive inverse property. You add A by B and inverse of A by B, then you get 0, or minus A by B plus A by B is also equal to 0. Okay. Similarly, multiplicative identity. Multiplicative identity property 1 is the multiplicative identity for rational numbers. If you multiply 1 in any rational numbers or 1 multiply by any rational numbers, then you get also a by b. That means there is no change in the rational numbers. Okay. Then another thing is multiplicative inverse property. Multiplicative inverse property. The multiplicative inverse of a by b is equal to b by a. That means reciprocal of a by b. Okay, you multiply a rational number with their reciprocal, then you get the answer is 1. Okay, answer is 1. A by b into b by a equal to 1 by equal to 1. Okay, this is multiplicative inverse property. Okay, then another thing is multiplication property of 0. Multiplication property of 0. A by b into 0 equal to 0 into a by b. You multiply 0 with rational number, okay, or a rational number with 0, also you get always 0. This is known as multiplication property of 0. Then last part is distributive property. Distributive property of rational numbers. Okay, distributive property of the rational numbers. If we take 3 rational numbers a by b into c by d plus e by f, okay, addition of 2 rational number multiply with a by b is equal to distribute it a by b into c by d plus a by b into e by f. Okay, another thing, you can subtract it. Distributive property of subtraction of the rational number, also a by b into c by d minus a by b into c by d. Here also answer of LHS and answer of RHS are equal. Okay, that means distributive property of addition of the rational number is obeyed. This is known as, that means multiplication distributes over additions. That means multiplication distributes over addition, also subtraction. Okay, those are the properties of the rational numbers. Then in the next class we'll discuss the exercise 1.1 and 1.1 already completed. Then we'll discuss 1.2 and 1.3 and some examples you do positively in your copy and do some examples, and exercise 1.1 you do positively. If any doubt, you contact me. Okay, thank you.